Hey 5th grade, we're going to try another distance learning lesson. Hopefully the last one went well with you. You were able to figure everything out. And I've heard back from you and seen some of the pictures of your work, so it looks like that you're getting everything and doing well. We introduced some geometric shapes. So we're going to start today on page 329, picking up right where we left off with some more geometric shapes. We used this one a lot last time, talking about the different flat surfaces. What was the word we used for that? The flat faces. The faces, and then we had a word for these things, where the two faces come together on that whole side, the edges. Then each of these points where those edges are coming together are those points called. The vertices, or just one, was a vertex. Well, we're going to continue identifying some different shapes, and I want to talk a little bit more about two of those surfaces, two faces, especially the one on the bottom. The bottom one is called the base. That's where the shape stands up. The base is the very bottom of the shape. We had a cylinder, and the base of the cylinder is the bottom of the cylinder. That's so you know how to make that shape stand up, so you know what it's supposed to look like. Well, today in your work, you have a couple of shapes. The first one looks a lot like this. It'll be a cube, and you'll have to identify how many sides, how many faces, how many edges, how many vertices are on that shape. So let's do the first one together. Let's just count the faces, number of faces on this one. Well, the base is where we start, so that's 1. Then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on top. Okay, so there are 6 faces for this shape. How many vertices are there? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. Then we have 5, 6, 7, 8 from this side. So there are 8 vertices on this. And how many faces do we say? 6 faces. Now let's see about how many edges are there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there's a lot more edges than there are faces, and then there are vertices. There's a lot more edges than that. That one we're going to set aside for a minute. I want to look at another shape. Now, we haven't done this shape together yet. You'll see that this one is a triangle. Then it's got rectangular sides. Then it's got another triangle. The base is also a rectangle. Now these two sides, they connect, they intersect. So on this side, those will, but these two sides are parallel. So what should this shape be if it has two parallel faces? This one's a prism, like we talked about last time. This one is a prism. This one is a triangular prism, but it is a prism. You're going to have that shape as the last one that we're going to do together. You have this shape. The first two, you have a cube and a rectangular prism, so those are going to be very similar to each other. We're going to start with this one now and just see. We have one base down here. So let's count those faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's different from this one. It doesn't have as many when we're counting them. But I do have all of my faces counted, so it is right, even though it's different from this one. But make sure that you write that down as different on yours. Then I've got to count my edges. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on this one. Then we needed to count our vertices. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, I'm noticing something. Every number that we've come up with on this triangle has been a multiple of 3. Why do you think this one, all of my numbers are multiples of 3 on there? Let me know in a comment. Okay, then we also have this shape. Does this shape have any faces? No, it doesn't. What about edges, vertices? So this shape is a sphere. It does not have faces, edges, or vertices, but it does roll, and that's neat about it. This shape is completely unique. It does not have any edges, any vertices, any faces. So just make sure that you mark that one on your book. You'll have that one again towards the bottom of your page. You also are going to have some nets again. Remember when we talked about the nets, that fold together to make a shape. Whenever you have a base, the base is going to be colored in gray on your paper. But I want you to guess and figure out what shape each one of those nets makes. Now I've done at least these 3 shapes for you. You're going to have another shape on there today that I have not done. So see if you can figure that one out. We're doing the front and back of your page, but I want you to, for question 31 on your page, I want you to tell me your explanation. I want you to send me that in a message or comment so I can see your explanation for that one, because that one should be sentence answers. So good luck. Let me know how it goes. If you need any help, send me a message and I'll help you out with that.